tested.
Nice counter, nice reversal by Julius, who charges. Oh, and McDonough able to sidestep just at the last possible moment.
I say this kid McDonough, he's a hybrid Vic.
Just got caught. And right here, oh!
Goodness.
Just got planted.
Yeah, I'm good, dog.
He's trying to get in your fave 5. Oh! Right into the post. Oh, and again, that strength. Oh! That was an innovative backbreaker. And Creed now trying to get some feeling back into the left arm. The ribs have been damaged as well. Let's not forget about the steel post before the commercial break. McDonough trying to dissect Creed. Creed having none of it.
Yeah, the power play coming into effect right now with Julius Creed.
Over, down. Creed back up and turning now. McDonough inside.
Oh! With low bridge.
Devil
right
inside.
there.
Counter knee right to the jaw. Julius Creed had it scouted. Charging back in. Gets crushed.
Oh, baby.
And with every slap, every chop, every punch, every hit, it's not keeping Julius down. He's continuing to persevere, to push forward, and he answers it right back.
About the long game right now, Vic. And one thing about J.D. McDonough, he may be a little undersized right here with Julius Creed, but his IQ is a little different.
Oh, step up in Seguri, connected from McDonough. And what is it going to take to keep the other superstar down as McDonough? Brain buster!
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The IQ of this
Creed
man,
could be
J.D.
out.
McDonough.
Creed could be out
Creed is
into
down.
the cover. Now taking a lot of time to get to the top. Look at it. Wait a minute. Julius.
Talking about the athleticism. Wow.
McDonough trying to block. Both superstars teetering high up. And Creed's not moving. This could be that moment. McDonough looking for the moonsault. Nobody there. No one home, and now Creed quickly. Bam!
Wow.
That's step 1. This is step 2. Into the clothesline, into the cover. And Creed exercises some demons tonight.
Here is your winner, Julius Creed.
It's just called the best man won tonight. Give it up for Julius Creed.